Before empires were ruled by law, they were ruled by fear. Cities burned, nations fell, and kings were remembered for destruction, but from the harsh lands of Persia. A different kind of ruler emerged, a man who would build a new idea of leadership. His name was Cyrus the Great. Cyrus was born around 600 BCE into a royal Persian family. His father, Cambyses I, was a king, but not a powerful one. Persia itself was under the control of the Median Empire, ruled by King Astyages, but even before Cyrus could walk. His name carried fear. Astyages had a vision that his grandson would overthrow him. Terrified, the king ordered the child's death, yet the order was never fulfilled. The infant was secretly spared and raised by a humble shepherd family. Far from royal courts, Cyrus grew up among ordinary people, learning survival, leadership, and the value of human life as Cyrus grew older. His true identity could no longer be hidden. His courage, intelligence, and natural authority set him apart. Around 550 BCE, he made a bold decision to rise against the very empire that ruled his homeland. The rebellion against the Medes had begun. At first, it seemed impossible. The Medes were powerful, organized, and feared. But Cyrus had something different: loyalty. He united the Persian tribes under one vision. At a dramatic twist, many Median nobles and soldiers turned against their own king. The empire of the Medes collapsed from within. Astyages was defeated, and Cyrus claimed his throne. In that moment, a new empire was born, the Achaemenid Empire. To the west stood Lydia, a land of wealth and gold, ruled by the legendary King Croesus. Confident in his riches and power, Croesus attacked first, but Cyrus responded with speed and strategy. The Persian army marched swiftly, defeating the Lydians and capturing their capital, Sardis. Cyrus gained control of immense wealth across Asia Minor, but his greatest test still awaited: the city of Babylon. Babylon was the jewel of the ancient world, protected by massive walls, rich in culture, and seemingly unconquerable. Yet Cyrus did not rely on brute force. Instead, he used strategy. By diverting the Euphrates River, he lowered the water level, allowing his soldiers to enter the city through the riverbed under the cover of darkness. Babylon fell without widespread destruction, but what happened next shocked the world. Cyrus did not destroy the city. He honored it. He respected its people, its traditions, its gods. For the first time, a conqueror acted as a liberator. Cyrus's greatness was not measured only in battles, but in how he ruled. Instead of imposing a single culture, he embraced diversity. He allowed conquered people to live as they always had, free to practice their religions, speak their languages, and follow their traditions. He freed slaves. He restored temples. He rebuilt communities. Among those he freed were the Jewish people, who had been held in captivity in Babylon. Cyrus allowed them to return to Jerusalem and rebuild their sacred temple, an act remembered in religious history. His policies were recorded in the Cyrus Cylinder, a clay document that speaks of justice, tolerance, and peace in a time when kings ruled through fear. Cyrus ruled through respect. Managing such a vast empire required vision. Cyrus introduced systems that held his empire together. He allowed local rulers to govern their regions while remaining loyal to him. He ensured roads and communication networks connected distant lands. He respected local laws. Instead of replacing them, this balance of control and freedom made his empire stable and remarkably united. But even the greatest rulers must face their final battle. Around 530 BCE, Cyrus marched east into Central Asia. There, he faced fierce nomadic tribes, warriors who did not fear empires. The campaign was brutal. Some accounts say Cyrus died in battle. The truth may never be certain. But one thing is clear: Cyrus died as he lived, a warrior king. Though Cyrus was gone, his empire endured. It stretched across 3 continents, connecting cultures and people like never before. Future rulers would follow his model. Even Alexander the Great honored Cyrus at his tomb, because Cyrus was more than a conqueror. He was a visionary who proved that power did not have to mean destruction. In an age of war, he brought unity. In a world of fear, he brought justice. Cyrus the Great, the king who changed the world.